Well, something kind of fun for Tuesday here. You have a habit of just grabbing stuff around the shop and turning it into stuff.
Right. I never throw anything away, and if there's a scrap or something, there's a box to keep it in, so that's what I do.
Yeah, this was something fun. You got into the wood scrap bin.
Right. There was just some dowels. Actually, these are chopsticks, like when you have sushi and they have those disposable chopsticks. But I just had some balsa wood and chopsticks and decided to make a little chair.
And boy, it painted up so nice.
Right. And then the little ring box is just made out of like popsicle stick, those big wide ones.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be a shop if you didn't have some popsicle sticks around.
Right, or tongue depressors, like when you go to the doctor's office and they shove them down your throat.
But some of this stuff ends up on the railroad.
It does. A couple of the desks and the regulator clock and things like that.
I love the regulator clocks that you make.
That's fun. You just use some wood and some plastic and print off the clock face on the computer.
And of course, it just wouldn't be a shop if we didn't also have some acrylic rods and stuff.
Well, and they've been really fun to work with. You threw me a few pieces and said, here, what do we do with those? And I'm like, give me a minute.
Yeah, I was turning it on my lathe, turning it into axles, and boy, you took that in a whole different direction.
Right. I don't have a lathe, but I turn it with my fingers, and I have these little, they're like little Dremels or miniature Dremels, and that's what I use to shape this stuff.
Yeah, I think next Sunday we should do a really deep dive into how you're doing this.
Right. I'm sure people want a how-to on it. I'm Miss Frugal, because when I go to these hobby stores and I see all these little things for sale, it's like I get ideas. I just go home and make it.
Well, and if I tried doing what you're doing here on my lathe, it would just break it.
Probably. I've broken a few just to get the stem a little too thin, but yeah.
But check it. Wow, it's all polished up, and those look great.
Right, and I have a little clue thing, a little hint that I use to polish this stuff to get it back to being shiny.
I'm dying to know.
Right.
Because when I try doing that, yeah, it just melts.
Yes, so I have another method.
Well, I've been watching you do that, so I'm looking forward to you explaining to us how you go about getting these nice and shiny like this.
Right.
And when I saw these half-full bottles, I thought you were like coloring those in, but no.
No, I've got a method to do those too.
Because I've used paints and stuff, and it never looks like this.
Right, well, you can't. You just have to use what I have. And then sometimes I print labels for them, or I look through previous models. It's got some little sticky label I haven't used yet, and that's what I used on this bottle. But even just clipping some little thing out of the magazine that's tiny enough and gluing it on there works.
Was 2005 a good year?
It was. It was.
And as you're watching this, keep in mind, these are just teeny, teeny, tiny.
Right, not very big at all.
And the ones you've made for the railroad are even smaller than this.
Oh, a lot of them have been. I've used every little tiny thing I can get a hold of, but shaping it with those little tiny pen Dremels is the key.
All of this stuff is just made from stuff we have around the shop.
Well, to me, that's what's fun, is I look at every little piece, and even stuff like comes off from prescription packages and stuff, blister packs. I save all of it in my little trusty treasure box.
Yeah, you have made some absolutely fabulous power meters
Oh,
out of
yeah.
blister packs for
They're
pills.
fun. Yes, they work for a lot of things.
Well, hopefully you're going to want to see how she does this on Sunday.
Right.
And we'll do a nice deep, deep dive into the whole process so that if you want to try this out, you can do that on your own. And so if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe by clicking on the upcoming blue button. Zoink! Right there, the blue button. Well, we're not sure how you found this video on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring. And we will see you here on Sunday.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.